Hey YouTube, how you guys doing? This is P-Dog. I'm here to report that I've officially hit a stall. For the past 2 weeks, 2 weeks and a half, probably 3, I've been in the 190s, 191, 190, it goes up and down. So I haven't seen the scale move for nothing. It doesn't matter what I do. I started exercising and it's not moving at all. So I kind of stopped exercising because I didn't really like dance class no more. I can't keep up with the moves, so I'm just gonna start hitting the gym. That's how I cope better with the gym. Well, yeah, 190 that's all. 189, 190, 191, and I go up and down from there, and I'm not losing anything. So I guess I have to boost up my protein intake, my water intake, all of that. But of course I don't do it. So let's see if it magically goes away. Oh man, I just hopped out of the shower right now. Okay, I'm here because I want to tell you guys, for people who are researching this surgery and are planning to get it, I'm here to tell you about my experience and if I regret it or not. Okay, well, first of all, if you guys know, I had my surgery done in Mexico, TJ. It was a terrifying, not experience, because when I was there it wasn't terrifying, but it was a terrifying decision for me to make, because even though I'm from Mexico, well, I'm not from Mexico, I'm from the States, but my family, like, I'm Hispanic, um, I was really scared. I guess because of the stereotypes. You see how they all say, oh, Mexico, ooh, it's like horrible, worst thing you could do. So, like, when I was on my way over here, I was so nervous. Yeah, I was excited for me getting the surgery and finally losing some weight. But I was scared of getting butchered. Like, I thought they were gonna kill me right there and take my organs and sell them in the black market and stuff. I don't know. I was just, I don't know, I was just horrified. It was a horrifying experience. I mean, like, I was really scared. But overall, let me tell you, it was not bad at all. Like, when I got to the hospital was really good. I mean, like, it's not an American hospital, but I mean, it's pretty good for what it was. I mean, I was planning to get there and see a little crappy ass hospital, but I mean, it wasn't that bad. It was like a clinic, more like a clinic. It looked like a big ass clinic, and it just has an operating room. I mean, but it's all right. Many of you guys know that I got surgery done with Dr. Ramos Kelly, and I mean, great surgeon. I don't have nothing bad to say about him. Yeah, he did scare me. He scared the living lights out of me before surgery, because I kept on asking him, doctor, am I in high risk? Am I this? It could something bad happen? And he'll keep on telling me straight up, yeah, something bad could happen. Yeah, you're in a risk. It's surgery. Anything could happen. Woo, woo, woo. And I was expecting him for me to tell me like, oh no, don't worry about it. You know, like, you'll be all right. But no, he won't. He would tell me like, oh yes, something could go wrong. Stuff could go wrong. It's just surgery. I mean, like, I'll do the best possible. Like, mostly, I've never had like problems like that. People go wrong, but I mean, it can happen. And I was like, well, what happens if I have a leak in 3 weeks, or like, I was all scared. He was like, well, I'll be the man to face my demons. I'll have you back over here in no time, and I'll fix it. And I was like, well, like, that kind of calmed me down. But he's really good. He speaks really good English. I had seen videos of him, and I couldn't. I used to see that he had like an accent, that he didn't speak real good English, but he did. He actually did. He was really good. And well, when I got to the hospital, like, the only problem I had was with the nurses. Not about them not speaking English, because like I told you, I'm Hispanic, so I speak the Spanish. But the nurse that drew my blood, she popped my vein, and then she couldn't find my vein. She was poking all around there looking for my vein. So I was kind of like, oh my god, irritating, like I wanted to slap her. But everything came out okay overall. When they were wheeling me into the operating room, it was like the most horrible feeling I've ever had in my life. I was feeling so much regret. Why did I do this? Why am I here? It was just a horrible experience. But overall, it was good. When I went to the operating room, I just remember going in and they put me in this little room and I turned around to the right and the door was open and I could see that they were operating on this one man. He has like his hands open and everything and I was just like, oh my god, no. Like they were all digging into his stomach. It was like a little window and I could see that. I was like, oh man. And one of the nurses, the head nurses I guess, she went in there. She was like, she started yelling at everybody, why would you guys leave her here? She's gonna get more nervous. Put her in the operating room and start preparing her. And then she sent somebody she told the anesthesiologist to sedate me because I was too nervous. I swear to God, I was like shaking, like what am I doing? I wanted to get up and walk away. Last thing I remember, they injected me the propofol and I was out. Like he was the doctor was asking me something about, I don't even remember what he was asking me, but I know he asked me something about what part of Cali am I from, and I was trying to remember, but then I just couldn't and I just passed out. Next thing I wake up and I was just crying, begging the nurse not to wake me up. Put me back to sleep, put me back to sleep. I don't want to wake up, I don't want to wake up. And I mean, like, they woke me up, they changed me beds, they took me to my room, they changed me beds again, and they left me there. Before, I just laid there, and I felt so bad. I went to sleep like for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and as soon as I opened my eyes, I was throwing up so much blood. Well, they said it wasn't blood because it was like quabs of blood. They said it was the liquid they put into my stomach to something. I don't know what, but it was kind of bluish, reddish, purple. I was throwing up all kinds of colors. And it was just quabs, and I'll just throw up. It was a horse feeling. Like, I'll throw up like, bleh, and I just feel my stomach. Oh, man, it was horrible. But before the hour, I was already up and walking. Like, I knew it. I guess I was prepared because I had heard so many people like, walk, walk, walk. Well, yeah, the walk, walk, walk will work. So the first thing I did is my mom was there like, what are you doing? I was like, help me up. I was all like fainting, but I wanted to get up and walk. So they held me up and they walked with me. They'll hold my hand and they'll take me all around the hall. Walk down the hall, walk back, like 3 times. And then I'll just have to throw up and I'll go back in my room. Go to sleep like for an hour. Wake up again, same thing. I'll make them get me up to make me go walk, and they'll just walk me like a little dog. Walk me 2-3 times across the hall, and I'll go back, and I'll lay down. And I mean, like, it really helped because that day it was horrible. That same day I came out of surgery, I went in surgery like around 11, like around 10. I came out like around 11. And around 7 in the night, I was feeling kind of better already. I was still throwing up, but not much. And that day, I went to sleep like at 8, 5, something like that. I don't really remember. And then I went to sleep, and I woke up, and everybody was right there, and like I would just go back to sleep, turn around from the other side. Like I didn't know how to be because I wanted to be sitting up. I want to be laying down, but sitting down and laying down, it hurted a lot. So I would just want to be up and walking. So like I just knocked out. Next morning I woke up and everything was feeling better. What I was feeling is hunger pains. I would get like this bad pain, like I was so hungry, and oh man, that hurted. They said that's more mental than physical, but it was like some bad hunger pains. Like if I hadn't eaten in centuries. Probably I hadn't, but like I was getting like really bad pains. And they were just with little ice chips and a little bit of, they told me not to drink nothing, so I just had ice chips and that's it, like that whole day. Nothing. And they just had me injecting me through the IV. I don't know what the hell. But yeah. Next day I woke up, the doctor went to see me. How you feeling? I'm feeling good. I wasn't throwing up as much no more, I think. But I was just walking. Yeah, I felt uncomfortable from this side to another side, but it was okay. 2 nights I was in the hospital. The night before surgery and 1 night after surgery, and after that, in the afternoon, they took me to a hotel room. And as you guys seen the video, if you guys seen my past video when I was in Mexico, I mean, I was already up and I was in the pool walking around. I have no kind of feeling, no kind of nausea, no kind of sleepiness. I was up and down everywhere. Like, I was okay. Like, the only night that I spent bad was the first night in the hospital. The first day post-op. That was it. After that, like nothing happened. To this day, just like little things here and there, because I wouldn't eat right, I wouldn't drink my vitamins, nothing. I would feel like my hands numb, like I thought I had a blood clot, like little things like that. Like I auto-diagnosed myself with Google, and that's like the worst thing you could do. I thought I had tachycardia. Well, I already had a leak. I had everything. Everything in the book, I had it. But at the end of the day, I'm okay. I'm alright. I mean, I thank God for this surgery. And yeah, if I'll go back on time, yeah, I'll do it again. I'll definitely do it again. And I don't regret nothing. And probably, I hope one day I don't regret it. But I mean, right now I'm losing the weight. I mean, 60 pounds to me in 3 months is like 3 months and 2 weeks. I'm about to go on 15 weeks this Thursday, and it's like 60 pounds is priceless. Like, I couldn't put a price on that. I mean, I got my self-esteem back. I got my personality back. I got everything back, Everything that fatness took away from me, I got it back. Even though I'm not skinny, I'm still a fat girl. But I mean, I'm a happy fat girl now. What can I say? Well, to you guys who are planning on getting the surgery, either in Mexico or the States, go for it. It's more the risk you're taking of staying fat, of a heart attack, diabetes, high blood pressure. I mean, that's how I look at it. Like, it was more the risk I would have taken if I would have stayed at my 250s, because I know I was going to keep on bouncing up. 250, before I knew it was going to be 3, before I knew it was going to be 350. So, I mean, like, I'll do it anytime. With my eyes closed, I'll walk back into that, I'll wheel myself back into that operating room. As scary as it was, I'll do it. Well, this is P-Dog telling you how my story was. And, well, talk to you guys later. Bye.